I was supposed to be filming a video last week, but a lot happened. In that video, I got a bullet journal. I was going to show you some of my spreads. I also need to finish my bullet journal anyways. I went to go see The Eternals with Jake. It's like my favorite movie now. I am a Druid stan. Like, you know how like people are like obsessed with Loki? That is how I am with Druid. I actually have not been reading because I've spent the past week and a half reading Druid fan fictions anywhere I could find it. Braiding my hair, work has been crazy. It really hasn't been crazy. It's been actually pretty fine. Today was Black Friday, so I got some books back here that I'm going to show you guys. So the whole purpose of me getting these books was I got them so I could buy two get one free. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't you just buy one book? Well, I wanted the Black Friday deal. The other two books I needed to get, and the other book I was just like, I've had my eye on. I just decided to buy it for. I basically got this haul for one book specifically. So I got Normal People because everyone has been. I'm trying to figure out if these stickers come off because I didn't know they were there. But I got Normal People because everybody's been talking about it. Me and my coworker, we were supposed to be buddy reading this book and we just never did. And then she quit, and there's that. So I got Normal People. It's really short, really quick. So I felt like, why not pick it up? Everyone loves it. I love a good. The way that this book is described, everyone says it's about this guy and this girl who have this relationship in high school, and he kind of doesn't want the relationship to. He doesn't want anyone to know about the relationship, and then when they go to college, the role, like, he's really popular, she's like not that popular, and then when they go to college, the roles are reversed. And that used to be something I loved in my Wattpad days. And then I got The Royals Next Door because I did have this book on NetGalley and I just wanted to buy it. I have not read it though. And then the book that I got the buy two get one free deal was for The Cruel Prince. Now I know you're probably thinking, Mariana, you have like 5 editions of this book. Why do you need another? This one is actually a gift to my coworker, my best friend at work. Actually, last year she got me a really great gift, and so it was really thoughtful. Like, she literally, like, it's like sometimes I just love talking just to talk, and like literally everything that she got me is like she really listens to the things I say. I don't really expect people to listen to the things I say because I talk so much about nothing, and she like really was like listening to what I was saying. And she made me like a hot chocolate bomb, she made me cookies, she made me chocolate covered strawberries, she got me a $15 Fashion Nova gift card because we did Secret Santa, so she was my Secret Santa. And so this year, even if I'm not her Secret Santa, I am getting her something. And then her name is Cassidy, by the way, and then my other coworker Yusuf, we're all like a little friend group, so I'm gonna get him something as well because I can't get Cassidy something and I get Yusuf something. And I don't know, work has been nice recently. Obviously it's been stressed out, it's been stressful because of Black Friday and the holidays, but having like my little friend group when I go to work just makes everything so much better. I don't know if he watches my videos, but he subscribed and he's always like, oh man, I'm like, when's the next video, like whatever. And so if Yusuf, if you're watching this, hi. I don't think Cassidy watches my videos, which is why I told her Christmas gift. But it just makes work a lot easier and a lot better knowing that like whenever I go, one of my friends will be there. Because I have friends at work, I'm pretty much friends with everyone. Like, I feel like me at work is a completely different person than me like on social media and like what you guys see in my videos. I feel like actually you in my videos see more like me at work. I'm just really sweet, I'm really nice, I talk to everyone, I say hi to everyone, I'm really helpful to everyone, pretty quiet. I'm just such a different person online. Like, I feel like if anybody saw me online, they would be like, I just feel like I don't need to bring out the mean girl until I have to, and I'm trying to learn that on social media as well, you know. So yeah, and today was Black Friday. It was not as crazy as I thought it would be. It was pretty chill. It was busy, of course, but I worked in style, so it wasn't as busy, but it wasn't bad for Black Friday. And they always feed us the reason why I have not quit my job yet, well, besides, you know, Cassidy and Yusuf and all the other friends I made there, is because of the fact that they feed us. Like, they feed us randomly. Like, they'll do random like cookouts, they'll have random pizza parties. Like, they literally randomly feed us. And that, my first year working there, I had to work Thanksgiving, and at first I was mad, but then they cooked for us Thanksgiving, so I wasn't as mad. And then they always buy food for us for Black Friday. So also they're like, sometimes like for Halloween they'll give us candy, they give us candy bags. Like, they try to do stuff for us all the time, and I love working there because I just know that they really care about us, even though, like, you know, not all the time management is gonna be like how you want them to be. Had IHOP burgers for us, so I got to take some IHOP burgers home, and then I got these little Target. Ooh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Anyways, I got these little Target cupcakes that I just smeared everywhere. Yeah, today was crazy. I woke up to a call from my mom saying that she was in the hospital. She's fine. She's doing good. I'm not going to talk too much into it because I don't really like to go into my personal life too much anymore. Sorry. But she's doing fine. But it was just like crazy. And my cats, if no one knows, I got a cat almost 2 weeks ago. Actually, technically I got a cat 2 weeks ago, and literally 2 days after having her, she got into, I don't know how to explain it, but I was depressed because for 2 days I could not find her. For 2 days I could not find her. I did not know where she was. I was like, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I literally was vlogging then. I literally have vlog clips of me crying because I did not know where she was. And I could hear her meowing, but I could not find her. And she wasn't eating, but it was only for 2 days, thank God. And so I ended up finding out that she's in this, so we have this thing behind our tub where it's like where the tub is, and then if you go like under it, it's like our pipes and stuff like that. So she's down there. I should have known because cats love like water and the sound of water. So she's down there, she's fine. She comes out to eat. I cannot catch her. And please, before people start commenting like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, just know I've tried everything. Like, she's not falling for anything. I'm pretty sure she was abused by her previous owners because just of how she acts. And so sometimes I know it takes she's fine down there. Like, I just can't go down there and get, like, I can't go down and get her myself, basically, though. But she's fine down there. I feel like the worst cat mom ever. But then I've heard like everyone else's like cat stories, and it's like cats just do this to all of us. Like, cats are like, I've literally read online that cats purposely will hide so you can't find them because they like, and they'll hide in places where they can see you but you can't see them because they like the joy of watching you look for them. They're evil. So it makes me feel a little bit better that everyone has like their own like, oh, I lost my cat story. But her name is Apple. It's Apple Betty, but we call her Apple. It was her given name, like it was her name when we adopted her, and we all just either started calling her Apples or Apple. And yeah, immediately we all just vibed with her. I can show you guys some pictures of her. So this is her immediately hiding when we got her. She hid in our closet. This is her with the flash, which she does not like the flash. She has like her own photo album. This is her hiding on my bookshelf. She's like my little panther. I miss her so much. I wish she would come out. She was so tiny. And then I didn't even get to see her grow. I feel like the worst cat mom ever. I didn't even get to see her grow. This is her looking at herself in the mirror because she loves my mirror. And this is me playing with her. And I'm not even kidding. Like an hour after this video was taken, this was like the last time I saw her like out. She also took her collar off, so I have to get her a new one. Which that collar she's chipped, which we didn't get her chipped. That's how she came. I don't like saying that, but that's how we like adopted her. She was chipped, so it does have like her little thing on it for like if somebody were to find her. And then this picture of her, she's so cute. So yeah, she's fine. She just won't come out. I've tried everything. I made my brother stick his hand down there and like hold treats. He stuck his hand down there and like jiggled her favorite, well, not her favorite toy, but I say it's her favorite toy because it has a bell and it also has catnip. I tried a catnip trail, her favorite toy. It's not really her favorite toy, but she played with it the most often when she was in my room. That toy is like sitting right outside. I've tried slowly moving her cat bowl, her food bowl into the bathroom, but once it got in the bathroom, like right behind, she's outsmarting me. Once it got right behind the door, she didn't go eat. Like, I literally had it sitting near the bathroom. She was eating it there, but once it got right inside the bathroom, I literally had a string set up, so like once I heard her bell, I would like pull it, and she, like, it was gonna close and stuff like that, but she took her collar off, so I can't hear her bell anymore. So our last resort is getting a cage and putting her food inside of the cage and her just going in there to eat it, which I don't think she's gonna fall for it, to be honest, because she's pretty smart. And also I might just have to just sit out and wait for her to come out. But she also waits until it's like really quiet, until it's nighttime. But she eats a lot. I somehow always miss her. I do not know how. And she moves so fast. But yeah, I want to show you guys her so bad, like hold her and stuff like that. But I guess we'll just have to wait until, you know, I can get her out. But luckily, a lot of other people who have cats, especially cats that were abused, say that just, you know, they hide sometimes and it takes them a while to get used to you. Anyways, I've been talking a lot and not a lot about books. So I haven't read anything in the past few weeks, but y'all know me, y'all know I read a lot. So I ain't stressed about it because I've already read 9 books this month. So the next book I read will be 10th, you know. So I really, like, I've already read 10 books, like, you know what I'm saying? So the book I'm reading right now is called Throttle by Laura, I don't know, but it's the Dirty Air. I don't know why I said by and then I was gonna say the author, like I ever say who the author is on my channel. But yeah, the Dirty Air series, and I haven't really started it yet. I just need to read something so I can get out of reading fan fiction, because that doesn't count on my Goodreads. It doesn't count for my Goodreads reading out, but that's fine because I've already read 200 books this year, so it really doesn't matter. But I really want to get back into reading actual books because I have so many books I need to read. Like, I don't know why I took like 2 weeks off of reading, and this is the longest I've went without reading a physical, like a published book, even though the fact that I wasn't reading but I still read every single day. Like, I still read fan fiction every single day. What does that say about me? That I'm always reading no matter what. So I guess next time I'll update you guys will be about the Dirty Air series. I'm probably going to be reading really slow, because one thing about my reading slumps, where every November I've noticed I've had these reading slumps where I just will read fan fiction on like majority of the month or a good portion of the month. And so one thing I noticed is that I slowly get back. Like, I'm going to be reading books more slower than I usually do. But yeah, that is all I have to say, and that is it for this update. So it's about 1 p.m. I have to be at work at 4 today, but I am reading Throttle. I figured I would update you guys before I finished it. So at first when I started reading it, I was like, oh, this book, like, the dialogue is a bit corny, which it still is. The dialogue is a bit corny, and sometimes the lines in general, like I don't want to say the descriptions, but you know, the lines in the description, the stuff that's not dialogue, also leans on the corny side. And you know, whatever, I was like, oh, okay, this book is okay, right? And then I get to this one scene, and I've been eating the book up ever since. So it's a jealousy scene, because if you know me, you know I love jealousy scene, and I'm not about to be one of those people who are like, jealousy in real life, just no, I don't care. Jealousy gets me in real life, and all the time, in real life, in fiction. I love it. I don't have any morals, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I do for some people who I don't care if they think jealousy is bad or not. You know, I know what's healthy and what's unhealthy. I'm an adult, and sometimes there can be healthy jealousy. So, anyways, so there's this scene, right? So, oh, I didn't even tell you what this book is about. So this book is a racing story. So it's technically a sports story. They're not street racers. They're like NASCAR racers, basically. But they're called F1. I don't really know what that means, but sure. And the main character is a vlogger, and her brother is rivaling the main love interest. So basically it's a brother's rival love story. And it's a vlogger and racer story. And so what made me like it was there's a scene where she makes a friend with this girl, which I guess they're all gonna end up being a friend group. So she makes a friend with this girl, and she agrees to go okay, so her friend is the main character's name is Maya, and her friend name is Sophia. So Sophia ends up agreeing to go on a date with this guy named Liam because they have like this bet going on, which I kind of am intrigued to read their story, but also I don't care. I just want to get to the fourth book, but I still like it, you know. So I'm still gonna read it. I'm not gonna skip to it because I have the inability to skip books and series for some reason. So actually I don't, but so Sophia ends up agreeing to go on a date with Liam, and it's like for a bet or something, and she doesn't want to go along, so she's like, hey Maya, like, bestie, let's go on a double date. So I'm thinking that she's about to invite Noah. No, she's not inviting this other guy, Jax, who also is going to get his own romance, which is book 3. Everyone gets their romance before the Maya's brother Santiago, which he gets his own romance at the end. But anyways, so she's in the elevator all pretty whatever because they stay in a hotel, so she's in the elevator all pretty whatever, and Noah, the love interest, he comes in and he's like, oh, like, what are you gonna do stuff for? And she's like, oh, like, me, Liam, and Sophia and Jax are all like, you know, hanging out. And he like picks up his phone and he's like, I didn't get an invite. And he's like, where's my invite? He's like looking through his phone. Both of them know that he ain't getting no damn invite. So she's like, yeah, like, we're going out to a, I'm guessing we're going out to a dinner because Sophia got me this, we're going to the banquet because Sophia got me this really pretty dress. So he's like, okay, bet. So they're out on this double date. This man shows up and invites himself. I said, oh, I'm eating this up. Oh, this is genius. And ever since then, I've been eating it up. Now, like I said, the dialogue is a bit corny. It feels, I don't know, it feels like, I want to say it feels like the author's first romance, which obviously it is. But I've read her other stories, her other series, and I did not like it. I did not care about it. It's just something about it. I think because I'm so used to either reading adult romance, I'm either used to reading like dark romances or romance which like such like heavy and intense stuff, like heavy jealousy, like kind of toxic, or I'm used to reading the adult romances, the like artsy covers, which are like adult and like smutty, but not really smutty, and like adult basically. It's just, or new adult, which is like very like intense, you know. This one is like, it's not intense, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just not what I'm used to basically. So it's still cute, but it's just like not what I'm used to. But I like it. I guess it kind of reminds me of like the Calloway sisters, or that romance book with the college. Bright, it's not Bright or You. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, by El Kennedy. Which even El Kennedy can write some dark stuff. But I'm thinking about buying the series, the Dirty Air series. If I end up liking them, I think I'm gonna buy them. Cause I'm trying to buy more romance books. Like I need to buy. I read them. I don't know what is the Made Men series, and I loved book 2. I love book 1 and book 2. Book 3 is alright. The main character is a little annoying. I'm very excited for book 4. I can see Danielle Laurie become one of my favorite authors because she ate with book 2. Like, that woman is insane, and I love her for it. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish this book, and then I guess I'll be back to tell you guys what I think. I have to get ready for work, but Laura Asher, you are my best friend. Because that book 8, the smut, the dirty tongue, it was good. It was great. I was not expecting it. I don't know, I think I was looking at this book a little bit differently from like what it actually was, because it's not like the typical like dark stuff I read. But it was good. It was great. It was amazing. The author ate, like I said, the smut was good, the romance was good, it was very much giving. I liked it. I think I would give it 3 stars. It wasn't like my favorite thing ever. Like, I'm not obsessed with the characters themselves. Usually what romance book takes like a 4 or 5 stars is me loving the romance and the characters separately and together. So I like, the characters weren't bad, I just didn't care about them. Well, I won't say I didn't care, but I wasn't like, this couple, I would die for them. The only couple I think I would die for is like book couple, so is Christian and Gianna, because I loved them in The Maddest Obsession. Like, they were insane and I loved it, and they gave me everything I ever wanted. This book was good. I can't wait to read the second book. So I mean, I guess you'll see that in this vlog. So I'll be reading the second book tonight, hopefully the second and third book, so then I can end this vlog with me reading the 4th book. And then if I like the series, I'm gonna buy it as a whole, because I want to work on buying more romance books. So yeah, that is it for this vlog. I wanted to show you guys my outfit because I thought it was cute. I bought a blender today with the Black Friday deals. Me and my mom decided we want to start drinking like protein drinks and stuff to help us like gain weight. So yeah, I haven't read anything obviously. So I'm about to start reading Collided. Well, I started reading Collided and I'm about to like read some more of it. And then I'll let you guys know what I think about it later. Nothing to do with reading. But I'm watching the Saved by the Bell reboot, which if you don't know, I love the Saved by the Bell reboot. I love reboots. Like, I'm not one of those people who are like, oh my gosh, why are we rebooting this show? Because I understand that reboots are for the current people growing up and not just for the people who grew up watching it. So like, I told my mom she should watch the Saved by the Bell reboot. The first season came out and she liked it. She loves Saved by the Bell. I love Saved by the Bell too. I loved all like the 90s shows growing up, like Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I would watch them all the time. Like, you would think I was watching them weekly as the episodes was coming out. I love them so much, okay? So I like have a deep attachment to Saved by the Bell. Also, my mom liked it, so it's just something that like we bonded over. And so the first episode of Saved by the Bell reboot, the first episode of season 2, they are talking about because the actor who plays Screech died because he was on drugs, I believe. I don't know if he was on drugs when he died. I don't want to spread any rumors. But yeah, I knew a lot. Also, if you did like Saved by the Bell and you haven't seen the unauthorized Saved by the Bell story, it came out in 2014. I highly recommend that you guys watch that if you were like me, you like Saved by the Bell in the 90s. But anyways, so the season 2 episode 1, they are talking about Screech because the actor who played him passed away. So that means Screech passed away. Girl was crying, boo-hoo crying. And I've seen Saved by the Bell so many times, like so many times, right? I was in here crying. Saved by the Bell reboot is so good. Like, I love reboots. Saved by the Bell reboot, iCarly reboot, any reboot of a show I loved watching growing up. And then it's so funny, Gossip Girl reboot, and most of the reboots are my favorite shows. Like, I love teen dramas, so if you love teen dramas, then highly check them out. Anyways, I'm about to finish Saved by the Bell reboot and eat my cupcake, and then I'm gonna try to read a little bit of Collided while I'm watching it. If not, it's really fast, so I will read it tonight. But I wanted to read both books, book 2 and book 3 tonight, so I can hurry me on book 4 by tomorrow. And I also am thinking of extending my reading vlog until Monday because I didn't record and I didn't film anything Friday, and I didn't read anything like Friday either. So I think I'm gonna extend it until Monday night. Hello, it is the next day, the next morning. It's like probably like 1. We made smoothies. They're okay. That's like for me and my mom to like help us gain weight. Cause we're both like, she's like under 100 and I'm like 105. Last time I checked, I could be like 103. I haven't been, eating correctly. I struggle to eat. So I did read Collided, and that was okay. I gave it 3 stars. That one, I think I liked it a lot less than the first book. Like, the dynamic was better, but the plot line I did not care for. Like, I do not like lists plotline. Like, I find them so boring. I don't know why. I just be sitting like, ugh, I really don't want to sit here and watch them go through everything on the list. It just doesn't feel natural to me because there's a list there. I don't know. But I'm excited for the 3rd book because apparently that's the best one in the series, and apparently it's about this girl who is the racer's nanny. I love nanny romances, okay? And there's not enough out there. So I'm about to eat this book up, and I'm very happy for it. That's how I'm about to spend my time before work reading. Because I spent all last night watching the Saved by the Bell reboot, which was so good. Mac Daisy is everything. They're literally like, Mac, he's like the prankster of the school. Like, everybody sees him as a monster, and then Daisy, she like sees the good in him. She sees the light in him. She makes him do better. And their romance was like slow burn, friends to lovers, excellentness. I kind of want that in a romance book, like their dynamic, because it was everything. Like, he would have her come on like he would have her go on like these like missions with him, or like he would have her like be his like guinea pig and do stuff, and he didn't realize that he had a crush on her, and then she had a boyfriend, and then he was like trying to break up her relationship. It was just so good. It was so good, and he didn't even realize why he was trying to break it up. And then there was a plot twist, which was good. So, oh my gosh, I probably got so much stuff on my lip. I probably look crazy, but yeah. Apple 8, it came out. She always comes out. I gotta get her some more cat food today, and then tomorrow on Tuesday, I'm gonna try to catch her. I'm gonna have to like sit in the bathroom and try to catch her because it's been going on too long. It's literally gonna be 2 weeks Monday. Like, I miss her. I just want to see her. I want to clean her fur. Because I know it's nasty. Well, not nasty, but I know it's like she has hair on it. Because she has stuff on it because I saw her when I took a video down there. But I feel like one of those like girls, those YouTube girls who like wake up and they like make smoothies. So I don't really live in like a super nice house or a nice house, period. So the aesthetic just isn't there. But like I feel like it, and that is what's important to me. You know, it's important to romanticize your life, which is what I've been doing all week. Well, like for the past few months, I've been trying to romanticize my life because it's pretty boring. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm still getting dressed. These pants are too comfortable to take off, man. But I started Wrecked, and it's pretty good so far. I'm liking it more than I liked the first 2 books already, and I just started this book. So that's a good sign. I also was wrong. I said that she was a nanny. He doesn't have any kids. But like she technically is a nanny because she's basically living, like she's gonna be living in his house, so it's forced proximity. We're just gonna pretend you know what I'm trying to say. So they're gonna be forced to live together. She's kind of so basically like his roommate, but she has to take care of him. Like she has to make sure he doesn't get in any trouble. And like any vacation he goes on, she has to go to keep him out of trouble. And I'm pretty liking their dynamics so far. I'm liking like the banter they have so far is pretty good. Like using the other books, their banter, like they always say some corny lines in the book. She doesn't say anything corny. The banter is actually really giving. Like if you know me, you know I love banter. I Can't Come Back from Danielle Laurie's the Made Man series. The banter in those books were immaculate. Also this one. So yeah, but anyways, this is my outfit to work. Obviously I'm gonna have on blue jeans because I can't wear these, but this is my outfit. I'm repurposing the sweater that I wore yesterday, and I'm wearing it with this green cardigan. If you don't know, I love cardigans and sweaters. Like it recently started last year, you know. I mean, I do miss being on my hot girl stuff. I want to show my belly, I want to show my booty, but it's cold outside, so I'm not gonna be doing that. I mean, Sally. But yeah, I love cardigans, I love sweaters. I have a whole like collection of them, so I try to wear like different ones to work. You know, sometimes I try to be cute at work most of the time because I mean I'm there all the time. Like, you know, you never know, I can meet my soulmate there or something. You never know. So I try to present myself well sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But today's Sunday, is gonna be a good day. I think I might do a 24-hour readathon tomorrow. I'm gonna end my vlog tomorrow instead of today because I feel like tomorrow, because I have my day off, I can read a little bit more. So yeah, so today I'm closing. I work a 7-hour shift today, which I usually work 5.5 hours. So today I get a 7-hour shift, and I'm so happy because I get a lunch break. Most people are so mad like when they work like 6 or 7 hours because they don't want to take a lunch break. I love lunch breaks. Like I just need to sit down sometimes. And, like the 15 minutes don't be enough. Plus, most of the time, like I've been eating my 15 minutes and my lunch break because on my 15 I'll like eat or shop, and on my 30 minutes I'll like eat or shop and relax. But I have an extra 15 minutes rest. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, today my Cassidy, my coworker bestie, you know, my bestie's gonna be there. She's closing tonight, so we're probably gonna get in trouble for something because whenever we close together, even though we work good together, like we don't be talking to each other all the time. Like we do talk, but we don't talk to each other all the time. Whenever we work together, we seem to get in trouble, even though we work fast together, we work good together. Like, and plus both of us separately, like we work good separately, but for some reason when we work together, people don't like that. Don't know why. But Yeah, so we're probably gonna get in trouble for something today, or somebody's gonna say something under, like, they're gonna say something slick today because they definitely said something to us. Well, they said something to Cassidy yesterday, and I was like, you know, Yusuf's not here today. I think he called in. Plus, even if he was working today, he left. He leaves at like 12:30. I looked at the schedule for the weekend because I want to see like if we're all working together, because I love when we all close together. And then Zach, he's kind of a new guy that's been added to our group chat. He works tonight. He's closing, so that'll be fun. I like having friends like outside of my area, like in other areas, because I'm all around the store most of the time. Like, even though it's a pretty big store, like you never know what you could be doing that day. Like they could have me working in ship. If you don't know what ship is, it's basically like online orders where you walk around the whole store anyways. So you never know where they're gonna have you. So I try to like be friends with everyone because, you know, I'm just the it girl at work, you know? I'm always the it girl, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, it is Monday. It is 2 p.m. and I'm reading Wrecked. I'm almost done. And then I'm gonna start Redeemed. Last night I figured out that Redeemed did not have a black girl. I don't know who told me that. And I am so mad because I went this entire, the reason why I read the series is because I thought the last book had a black girl in it. No, it does not. But I'm still gonna finish it because Wrecked is so good. Like the banter between the two characters are immaculate. She's actually his PR. I thought she was like, I don't know what I thought, but she's actually his PR. And oh my gosh, it's so good. Like the banter is amazing. There are a few corny lines, but like the back and forth is just immaculate. Like it's just so good. And so I'm liking it. And then when Redeemed, and then tonight I'm either gonna read, tonight I think I'm gonna read, what is it called, like Twisted Love by Anna Hong, I think, because she follows me on Instagram, so why not read her book? Everyone talks about it. I haven't heard good things about it. I've heard mixed things, let's just say that. So I'm gonna read that tonight, and then I'm probably gonna edit, and then hopefully start with I think I'm gonna read All Roads Lead Here. Listen, the edit girls on Twitter, they know what the fuck they're doing, because y'all, if you've noticed, I do not read Marina Zapata like that. I just feel like there's no reason for a romance book to be over 350 pages, okay? Like, I have no problem reading long books. As you guys know, I literally read it in like 4 days. That's like 1,000 pages. Like I have no problem reading long books. It's the fact that why is a romance book over, like, why is it 575 pages? What the fuck are you doing in that book that it has to be that long? Like I'm literally trying to write a romance book and I am struggling because I don't know how to make it longer. Like I'm like, oh, this book could be like 200 pages max, to be honest. How do I make it like a whole, not even that, like it's just like I don't understand how people do it. Like they just be writing stuff, and that might stem from the fact that once my characters get, like when I read a book, once characters get together, I no longer care for the storyline, because usually it's typically because authors don't know how to keep that banter that they had before the relationship up. And I really should maybe start rating books based off that, instead of being like, oh, I love this relationship 5 stars. I should probably go, oh, once they started dating, the banter kind of wasn't the same. Maybe I should stop rating all my romance books 4 and 5 stars. Wow. Completely life-changing. Anyways, so yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm gonna go back to reading because I want to hurry up and finish this so I can start Redeemed. And then tomorrow I'm gonna read All Roads Lead Here or Under Lock. I'm already on a book anyways. But anyways, my point was that the edit Twitters, the one edit I've been liking so far is people have been using Style by Taylor Swift. That's like my freaking favorite Taylor Swift song. 19, that album is literally my favorite Taylor Swift album. I do not like to admit that I'm a Swiftie because Swifties are insane and they are annoying. But I love me some Taylor Swift, girl, okay? I can't deny it. Still haven't listened to her past 2 albums. Like I said, Swifties are insane. They get on my nerves. So I haven't listened to it to spite them. Even though it doesn't really matter. But that's neither here nor there. So the style edits have been eating. And also we've been going back to like Pinterest using like regular like edit pictures. Ugh. it just convinced me to read it. I was like, okay. So I'll probably do my wrap up and my book haul together because I only read 15 books this month, which still amazes me because I spent 2 weeks like reading fan fiction. But y'all know me, I can't help that I'm the it girl, you know. It's not my fault. Okay, so I just finished Wrecked. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was good. Obviously, I said I like the banter, I like the relationship, but it is about 500 pages, so I did end up getting bored because I was like, okay, this book does not need to be that long. So I gave it 4 stars because I got bored. Now I'm gonna move on to the next book. I think I'm gonna take a nap first though. I might read a little bit and take my nap, but I am taking a nap today because I love naps and I haven't had one in so long because I've been working for the past 3 days. So, you know, it is now Tuesday. I decided to extend the vlog again 1 more day because I work tomorrow. So I figured like, oh, like why don't I just have like just do my 2 off days because I read the most on my off days anyway. So last night I read Twisted Love by Anna Huang and I liked it. I was a little nervous to read it because I've only heard like bad things about it. Like a lot of people are like, oh, it's just not that good, blah blah blah. But to be honest, I personally really liked it. I ended up giving it 3.5 stars and I was obsessed with it. I know it doesn't show in my rating, but I had to give it 3.5 stars for reasons I'll explain later. I'll just explain what the book's about. So the book is about this girl who, it's a best friend's brother's romance, and her brother is going like out of town for a year, and so he sends his best friend to live in his house, which is next door to his sister's, and to live in his house while he's gone, and she's just watch over her. So he's like, it's a sunshine and grumpy story, so he's taking care of her and they're like falling in love and stuff like that. I thought it was really, really cute. I just had like a few issues, like their romance happened a bit too soon, and I'm the kind of person who, once the couples are together, I really don't care about the romance. Now I did like their romance once they were together, but I got bored, and the main character was like, I like Sunshine and Grumpy, but she was too, sometimes Sunshine can leave on the bit like naive slash annoying slash like childish end, and so sometimes some of the stuff she said or did was like childish, which also brings me to my next point, is that the book, like some of the lines were corny, and I don't know if it's just because I haven't read anything in so long that like because sometimes when I do read romance, I could be like, oh my gosh, this was so corny, this was so corny, because a lot of like dark romance or like Kindle Unlimited romances, they have a lot of corny stuff, so I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so corny. But it wasn't like as corny as the whatever the first book in the last series I was reading. It wasn't like corny enough to annoy me or anything like that, but some lines I was like, oh, that was corny. Like there's a scene where the love interest, the main girl, she's like being harassed by her ex-boyfriend, and he like catches her in an alley or whatever, and she defends herself, but he like comes to help he comes to like defend her some more, and he's like punching him. He's like, this is for doing this, and this is for doing that, and this is for cheating on her. And I was like, what kind of, this is so corny. Like and then like the ending was like kind of unexpected, but it wasn't like too unexpected. Like the author showed signs of the book getting darker like throughout the book, throughout the main character's flashbacks, but it was just like kind of random at the same time. I don't know, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like I wasn't expecting it to get that dark, especially because the book wasn't really that dark, and then it just got dark, and I was just like, okay. But yeah, I'm very excited for the next book. Everyone says that is their favorite. I'm excited for the series as a whole because Twisted Hate is going to be a best friend's brother's romance, and this is going to be about the brother and the main character in this book, the main character's brother and the main character's best friend. Now I could see their romance. I just love when I'm reading series and you can see a romance like starting up, so I can see their romance, like I can see why they would be a good duo basically. So I'm very excited for that. And yeah, so I'm gonna read that today. I'm gonna try to read Under Lock by Mario Zapata, and I'm also gonna try to read Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. So I think I might try to read Window Shopping first because it's shorter, so I know I can, you know, read that, and then I'll just read the other books. And I'm not gonna read Redeemed. I don't know when I'm gonna read that. Maybe I'll read it tomorrow. I just don't really feel like finishing the series. Like the third book in the series was the best book, and also after finding out that the main character in the fourth book wasn't a black writer, I kind of don't care. Like, sorry. So I don't know if I'll ever finish it. Who knows? Who knows? Hi guys, it's actually Wednesday and I'm here to finally close off the vlog. I did not read anything last night. I started Tessa Bailey's book, but I just can't seem to like get into it. I don't know why. So I spent all night watching TikTok. So that's pretty much it for this vlog. So abrupt, I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoyed and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.